What is up, guys? My name is Andrew, and welcome to episode 40 of Factorio. I never thought we'd get this far in this series, and I'm pretty dang amazed that we're still going. But instead of doing maintenance things like we've been doing for the past, I think probably 6 or 7 episodes now, I want to do something fun. I want to get speed. I want to get this ability right here called exoskeleton, and I also want to get power armor. And there's one thing in common that these require, and that is processing units. The blue circuits is now what we're going to be heading for in this episode. So get ready, fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Not really. They're actually pretty easy to make. If we take a look at a blue circuit, it requires electronic circuits, advanced circuits, and sulfuric acid. We already have advanced circuits. We already have electronic circuits. And we also, get this, already have sulfuric acid right here. So we have everything we need. It's just a matter of setting up a little facility. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with something small, and we'll eventually kind of build a little bit bigger thing once we kind of know what we're doing. So let's start with, and what do you make it in actually? It's made in one of these. Okay, so it's not made in a chemical plant. Unfortunately, it does take 10 seconds to make one blue. So it's not a fast process at all, but I think what we're going to do is something like this. Okay, so if I do this and I set it to make blues, can I turn this? Okay, so I can turn it. That's definitely a good sign. So what we're going to do then is we're going to do... How much space do we have? See, I want to use this little nook because we do have a little bit of space here, and it would be a pretty cool thing to do. So we're going to do... Let's leave 2 space right there. 1, 2. That's going to be our 2 things. So advanced circuits and electronic circuits. And in fact, how many do we need on a belt? Processing units. Okay, so we can hold 20 electronic circuits. That's a lot. So we probably want its own belt for electronic circuits in that case. And then one for, let's see, 20 electronic circuits. We can hold roughly 27, right? On a belt. Is that true? Yeah, we can hold 26. This one can hold 40, the blues. Oh my goodness. That's probably something we want to do as well as set up blues, but not quite yet. Okay, so we're going to have, let's move things back a little bit. We're going to have a belt of electronic circuit on this side, a smaller belt of reds right there, and then we're going to have this thing right here, and it's going to go up like that. Meanwhile, we're going to have something like this. We'll just have one on this one. Then we'll have this, and we'll have the same exact thing. So we'll do oh shoot, how are we gonna oh, you know what? I have an idea. Okay, let's go over 1 then. We're gonna use long-handed inserters to oh, that's gonna take up a lot of space. What do we want to do? Nay, we'll still use long-handed inserters. It will work. I promise ye that. When I speak in old, I promise ye that it shall work, and it shall be a glorious way to make it work as well. Okay. So we're going to have that right there, and then we're going to have the 1, 2 right here. The 1, 2 step. I love it when you... Come on, everybody get your feet on the floor. That's what happens when songs get stuck in my head. So what we're going to have here is we're going to have the reds coming in like this. Reds are going to do a little splitsy sploo, and half of the reds are going to go to this side. Half of the reds are going to go to this side. They're going to be on the outside, actually. Changed my mind. And the reason I'm putting them on the outside is just simply because there's only 2 of them per thing, so it doesn't have to actually get them very fast. Okay, so the greens are gonna go right there. The same thing right here. Same thing right here, and same thing right here. Awesome. Greens, let's start getting some stuff. We only have 3 lines here, and we're going to be giving up 2 lines of greens. That's not great, but we might make changes to this later. Who knows? I guess we'll be giving up the other line as well right here. Okay, go under. And we'll do this. There we go. So we still have our greens carrying on, but the priority of the greens is going to these things. Alrighty, let's continue this. So it's going to go all the way down. It could go down even further if we wanted it to be honest, but we don't have very much space there. And then it's going to go all the way down this way as well. And there we go. Let's set the item to blues. There we're doing our nice little shift-click technique there. Saves a lot of time. And then we've got to set these to the correct orientation. Yep, there we go. All right, now the reason I'm setting it to this side is because we're going to have pipes going on the inside of this. It just makes it easier. So we're going to do that right there. And in fact, we'll probably go all the way down like that. So we're going to have pipes like this. Well, we'll have pipes all the way pretty much. It's going to work, I promise. Don't worry. I'm slightly worried that if it doesn't work, I'm going to have to delete everything. But it's going to work. Don't worry about it. Andrew gave you his word. Okay. We'll do this. Oops. Turn that around. I can probably just run down the... Okay, there we go. I can probably just run down the line and place these, can't I? No, I can't. What the heck? You can't hold? You can't click and hold for this? That's annoying. Alright, well, it'll take a second, but we'll get it. Alright, there we go. Next ones. At this point, you've got to see what I'm doing, right? I guess the only question you might have then is how am I going to get the output to there? I'm going to be using a long-handed inserter, as teased before. We're going to have... Let's put that... Well, we'll do something like this. Okay, so... And then we'll do something like this. Then like this. Oh my god, a lot of this is here. But you see what's happening, I imagine. Okay, so these are going to connect and cause that to have the correct number of things. Awesome. Long-headed inserter time. So we're going to have one here. And well, we'll do twos like that. And leave the extra space for power. There we go. And finally, power. And there we go. Everything should be powered at this point. It looks like it is. That's definitely good. Let's do this because I like to throw one of these every once in a while. Well, it looks like we actually don't really have the room for it, do we? There we go. I like to throw one of those every once in a while so we have a nice long connection. Okay, belts. We'll go straight up with this one and straight down with this one. And the same thing on the other side. Straight up and straight back down. I feel like my commentary is like therapy sometimes. Like it's literally meditating. Straight up and straight back down. You could probably fall asleep, to be honest. Okay. Are we going to need more reds? No, it doesn't look like it. Put one of these in the middle of each one. Same thing on the other side. And then we're going to do the reds. I really hope this works because it's a lot of work if we mess up. All right, you didn't require anything else, did you? Yeah, just sulfuric acid. Okay, now the reds. This is our second to last run through everything. We're going to have to come back with power as well. And finally, I think we're ready to get the power. Yeah, one right there and one right here. It's a lot of power needed for this thing. Jeez, it's power hungry. Okay, there we go. Everything is now set up. We have our area that we're going to get things from. This is going to have to do something weird, like go that way or some weird thing, but it's okay. It'll work. There we go. Yeah, it'll have to do that. And then come down that way or something. But yeah, so this right here is going to be red. So we're going to go under with this. Let's go the full way. And then finally reds. We have a lot of reds, don't we? I guess that's something I never thought I'd be saying. Because usually we're way short on reds. All right, there we go. We should have everything ready. Oh, no, we need the sulfuric acid. I misspoke. Okay, let's get the sulfuric acid set up then. Do we have sulfuric acid nearby? Oh, yeah, we do. We actually have it right there. We might be able to steal some. Let's do... We'll take it from here. I'll take it from here. Okay, we're going to come down like that, and we're going to steal some this way. I'll replace that, don't worry. That's the sound of everything working. Okay, there we go. There's our nice big thing. And let's see if we're getting blues. It's going to take a second, but I think we are. That's good. And there we go. All at once, the blues come out. How many blues do we need for the things that we wanted to build, by the way? Blues. No. What? No. This. 10 blues. That's not very many. And 40 blues. So we're going to want about 50 blues to make everything that we want to make in this episode. Let's check to see. We have 24. And there we go. We have 64 blues at this point. That should be enough for what we want to do. Let's grab a couple more just for good luck. We have 80 blues now. Okay, we're going to need some electric furnaces, which we do have. If we run over this way, they were being made for this purpose, actually. So quite a close neighbor of what we were just doing. The electric furnaces. Is that them? That is them. Grab a couple electric furnaces. I don't know how many we need, but I'll just like grab a bunch. That should be enough. Okay, let's go ahead and make a power armor, and we're also going to make a couple of exoskeletons. Yes, I said a couple because they stack. That's right. No longer shall we be slow like this. We'll be able to run a little bit faster, and we'll be able to do quite a bit more. It might be a little bit disorienting at first, but, you know, once you go speed, you never go slow. Slow? I don't know. Okay, we now have a new power armor, so let's take everything out of this one, including all this stuff. Unfortunately, it's going to be hard to power our exoskeleton, even just one exoskeleton. But our new power armor, let's take it off. Are we out of slots? I think we're out of slots. Oh no, our power armor adds slots. Well, that's nice of it. Let's throw the other one in there. That one adds even more slots. Okay. Well, it also has a lot more slots for stuff. So we're going to get some batteries in here. These aren't Mark II batteries. These are just Mark I batteries. And there are Mark II batteries, by the way. It's these ones right here. And they're pretty much just 5 times a normal battery. 100 megajoules instead of 20. Yeah, so it just saves space. Solar panels. We're going to get our solar panels in there. So we'll just throw let's just put them all over here. I guess. We'll just put them all right here. We got exoskeletons. So they're pretty big, these exoskeletons. So let's throw an exoskeleton right there. Actually, hang on. Let's just organize this a bit better. We'll throw an exoskeleton here. Let's see how fast that gives me. I'm actually not any faster because it's nighttime. What you really need in this is you need a portable fusion reactor, and I don't think we can get that quite yet. Yeah, that requires a yellow. But that's what you really need. That's what makes things work really well. The portable fusion reactor. But once it's daytime, we should see that that we'll start getting power, and we'll be able to run a little bit faster. Oh no, we've got biters attacking us. Oh, okay. It's time to run. I'm building some stuff in the lower corner, which will be ready at some point. Those are better batteries. That's basically it. But we got to go down to the bottom to actually stop that attack there. So let's run. Let's fly. Gosh, I wish we had the portable fusion reactor. Then we'd be able to do this a little bit better. Currently, we have one speed thing on us. Unfortunately, we don't have any stored battery power. So that, yeah. We're not able to actually use our thing unless we have stored battery power. This is so far. I need a car. Do I have a car? I can make a car. It's gonna take over everything else. Can I move to the front? No. Well, maybe we'll take a train. Oh, we'll take a tank. Let's take a tank. We'll give them payback for what they've done. All right, here we go. These things actually do go kind of fast, so get ready. We have no ammunition inside this thing, unfortunately. It's actually real quick. Destroy 100 trees by impact. I love it. Give you some ammunition. This thing goes through ammo so fast. Hey, there's a car. Please tell me there's no train coming. I don't see one on the map. That's a good sign. Train versus tank. I'm pretty sure tank wins. Oh my god, biters, why? Why doth thou hate me? How much did it destroy? Not that much. Man, the biters, they always attack when I'm at the opposite corner. I was literally here for the past like 7 episodes, and they wait to attack when I'm gone. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff indeed. We're going to need to set up some sort of defense down here. That was broken. Dang it. There we go. Did they destroy... They didn't really destroy much, did they? They didn't even destroy the Roboport. They just kind of like... I don't even know what they were trying to do. Everything's still intact over here. I mean, they destroyed a couple of those. Minor. Those are some minor details. Puns. Jokes. All right, we got a little bit of power stored up in our battery. Let's see how fast we are. So this is our speed with the thing. What is our speed without it? So if we take it off, that right there is our normal speed. This right here. And then if we add one of these things, our speed becomes this. If we add a couple of them, well, let's see. If we add maybe 2 more. Oh god, we're only going to get a second of this because our battery power is going to go up pretty fast, but woohoo! I love it. This is what I want. This right here is what I want. And now, in fact, there's actually a better power armor than this. This is not the top tier power armor. I don't think so, at least. I think there might be one higher. Actually, is there? I think there's one higher that's super hard to get, but it's bigger. It has more slots. So it's definitely worth it. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to go with 2 of these things. And we're going to see if we can optimize our suit to store 2 of these. So let's see if we can. We're going to get some solar panels pretty much filling every other slot. Eventually we're going to get some Mark II batteries in there instead of those little things. But it's going to be pretty awesome. Lights. Right. There we go. Get some lights in here. Because I don't have my night vision on anymore, so might as well throw some lights up. There we go. We can see now. Did we unlock laser turrets, by the way? I guess we did. Well, let's get a laser turret in here. There we go. We got our first Mark II battery set up. So let's give this one a slot. Our Mark II battery, which is 5 times the normal battery. Let's get the laser going. We'll make a couple more. Since I think we have the power to spare, don't we? Didn't we like finish with our power problems? Yeah, we did. We don't have power problems anymore, essentially. They just don't exist. All right, there we go. What do you guys think about our newfound speed? I've dropped it back down to 1 exoskeleton because I think 2 is just going to eliminate all of the power that we have. But look at this. We should now be able to get power pretty fast to our batteries here. And then eventually maybe we'll stack a couple more exoskeletons on there just for fun. Maybe in emergency we'll stack a couple exoskeletons on and then just sprint down the area. But anyway, that's going to be this episode. We got the blues set up, or at least a couple of them. You know, we didn't get a full kind of production setup, but we got a nice little starter thing set up. And in fact, it looks like we're running out of reds now, so that might be the next thing that we're going to have to worry about, is trying to get the reds back on track. It looks like we're with the reds, we're running out of what's that, plastic? Where's our plastic being made? Oh, it's being made on site. So what are we out of? Petroleum. Okay, so where's our petroleum? There, it's out. Why is it out? Heavy oil's empty. Are we out of... Do you guys not have... Are we out of stuff? You're pumping 6.5. That's not terrible. You guys aren't doing terribly. Sulfuric acid we have a bunch of. Where is all of our stuff going? Okay, I think we're just running out of oil here, and then once we... Like, we'll probably have to train in some oil from now on. From like one of these extra areas that we have. Like, look at that. Oh, that's a nice oil. Look at that. These are some nice oil yields here. Yeah, we'll probably have to train in some oil, but it's not that big of a deal. It's a pain, but it's not that bad. But yeah, anyways, if you guys liked that episode, hit the like button, put your comments and your suggestions down below in the comments section. I'll see you guys in episode 41 of Factorio.